Then we
Okay,
have the mango
so I
tango. So
wanted to ask
this is
something
filled with
on
mango.
social
It's
media.
extremely heavy, and
Does
it's topped
anybody
with
deal with
icing and tang.
this?
I haven't had tang since I was probably like
I
10
wonder
back in
if I'm alone
1802.
on
You guys
this,
know I'm
but
quite
being that I
ancient at
have
this point.
intrusive
Timmy's
thoughts,
takeout, more like
um,
takeout.
I think it's also OCD or whatever. I don't know, but that's probably who knows. We don't know. But then I have
Look at
worries that
that.
I
All I
come
have to
off,
say is wow.
especially at
Wow.
work or even
I
at home
expected
or
that donut to be
anywhere.
overly sweet. It's
But
not.
at
The
work,
mango
I always
sticky
get
goop on the inside
like
is
I
so
get
fresh tasting. It
intrusive
truly
thoughts that
tastes
I
like
come off
pure mango, but in a
weird
gel
or
form, you know?
creepy
So it's super
or
bright. It tastes like sunshine, to be
pervy
honest. And then the
towards
icing
my
on the top is,
coworkers.
of course, sweet, but it's
Like
not
it,
overly sweet.
I'm a
I
female,
hate icing when
so
it's too
I
sweet.
feel
Plus,
like
the
that
tang
comes off.
adds such a
I
nice
mean, also
tartness
for
and a very
males, I know they
nostalgic
have
flavor
their,
that really
they don't
balances
want to
out
come
the
off
sweetness.
like
Love.
like
J'adore. I'm
unsafe to
giving it
other
a
people.
perfect 10 out of
It's the
10.
same with
Wow.
me. I feel like
For
since
my
I feel like
Monday
I
dinner,
come
I
off
went
as
to
like a dude. I
Antojitos,
feel like
which is an authentic
I
Mexican
used to thought I was
restaurant. I mean,
non-binary. I
that's
don't
what the
want to
sign says,
I don't
so
want
it
to
must
think
be
I'm
true.
non-binary
The building
anymore.
is super
But I
gorgeous
feel
and
like
bright,
since
and
I
it's
feel like
covered in a big
also since I'm
rainbow. If
fat
it was
also
sold at Target,
I feel
people would
like
be
that
mad.
kind
Let's
of
just say
plays a
that.
part in
That
me
was a
being
good one. Oh my
insecure
goodness.
and
This is the
thinking
outside
that I
eating
come off,
area. As you can see, every table says
I don't
reserved.
know, like
And they asked me, would you like to eat
lowly or
outside or inside?
easy
I
or
said
whatever
outside because I wanted to be
towards
in the reserved
people, and
VIP
that
section. Hello? And
I
that's
feel
the
like
inside
I
of
kind
the
of hate
restaurant. I
that. I
did
feel
forget
like
to
I
take an
come
actual
off,
video of the inside,
or
so
in
I'm
my
so
head,
sorry about
in my
that.
head,
This is the menu. As you
that
can
I
see,
feel
they have
like I come off
appetizers,
since
also
I'm
known
fat
as
and etc. and
aperitivos,
ugly,
and they
or
also
just
have soups,
plain
also
and
known
stuff
as
and
sopa, and they have
etc. and
tacos,
all
also
that.
known as
That
tacos.
I feel like I don't
And this
like
is the
that I
dessert
come
menu.
off
It was on a little piece of paper, and it kept
like
me crying
not
away.
I also
Back
come
here,
off
it was
awkward.
very
In
chaotic
general,
and
I always
hectic,
come off
and it was
awkward
a
and
situation
fidgety.
type place
But I hate
moment.
when I
So
feel
they
like
gave
I
me some
come off
free chips and
kind of
salsa, so
creepy
generous of
or
them. No other
weird
Mexican
or
restaurant does this,
pervy
guys.
or
This is
something
like
like
unprecedented.
etc.
And for my
Towards
appetizer,
people,
I got
because
the pollo
I have
con.
intrusive thoughts that I feel like
Hola, ¿cómo
my
está?
fatness.
Muy bien,
It's
¿y
not only my fatness, but I feel like if I was to
tú?
lose weight,
No
if I was to be
habla
skinny,
inglés,
this
no
wouldn't
habla
really.
español,
I
no
wouldn't say it
habla
wouldn't be a
bonjour.
problem,
Okay,
but
so
like
first things first.
I
This
feel like
waitress
even
is
when I was
also amazing. I
skinny
feel
or
kind
when
of
I
at
was
Disney because there's some sort of
slimmer,
magic
I
happening
didn't
here.
know how to
Everyone's
act
really
when I was
nice.
slimmer.
Anyways,
But I
this
rather
chicken
not
tamale
know how
sauce
to
is
act.
really good, and
Actually,
the
no.
salsa look amazing. Let's
Because
try
when I
a
was
chips and
slimmer,
salsa.
I didn't know how
Chips
to
and
act when I
salsa.
was
Oh,
skinny
Timmy,
though.
grammar. Oh my gosh, that's
But now
professor.
that
Okay,
I'm like,
guys,
but being that I'm
am
fat, I
not
always
totally
want to
sure what the difference
eat,
between a
eat.
noun, a verb, and an
And that's how
adjective
I
is.
do
I'm
it.
gonna
That's
edit
how
that
I
out. I
cope
did not
with
just say that
my,
out loud. English was like the class that
not
I
my
did not pay
mental,
attention
but
to.
like,
I was homeschooled,
that's
so
how
I
I
didn't really
cope
have to
with,
pay
like,
attention sometimes.
I
I think a
always want
noun
to
is
eat.
an action,
I
right?
know, also you
Future
can
editing,
tell
Timmy, tell me
I
right
eat a
now.
lot.
No, Timmy. A
And
noun
I'm
is
not,
a person,
I'm kind
a
of
place, or a
unhappy.
thing. You
But
are a
I feel
noun.
like there's
I
this,
am a
there's
noun,
something
but I'm
with
a
gluttony
smart
and
noun.
lust
Okay, well, listen,
that
even if I don't
kind
know
of
these
works
simple facts,
together.
at
They
least I
kind of
do
work
know
together.
Spanish, I know French,
And I
right?
feel like
Je
I
m'appelle,
eat
let's taste it.
my lust or my sins or something. I don't know. I eat something. I don't know. But
Mmm,
I feel like also being that I'm schizophrenic, um,
mmm.
they did
Listen, it's
said the
perfecto,
voices
and
that
in
I have a
Spanish it's
dragon
perfecta. It's so
inside me.
fresh. And it's
Now when I
watery in a
realize it,
good
I
way. You
think
know
it
how like
correlates
watery
to the
salsa can taste
lizard.
really good sometimes,
I
which
feel like there's
adds more
something
of a
correlating to
refreshing,
the lizard,
hydrating
and I
quality. It's
don't
very
like
that.
that.
There's
But
a hint
being
of
that I think I'm the
cilantro.
bride of
It's not very
Christ,
loud. A big kick of
etc.,
garlic, that's for sure. A little bit of onion,
that I
a lot
had
of
to deal
lime,
with. I
and
had to
honestly, there's a bit
handle
of a
all of this, and I
fruitiness
had to
which reminds me
collect
of me,
everything.
and also
But it's just
habanero.
I
Just
hate
a
when
little,
I'm a
little
normal like
sprig,
person, or
a
not
little
normal
twig
person.
of habanero.
I hate
I
when I
really
feel
like
like
that. The
I'm
chips
in the
are
normal
fine. They
world,
don't
or
taste that
the
fresh,
world's not
but they get
normal.
the job done. Okay,
I don't know
now
how to
for my main
explain it, but like
appetizer,
when
I
I'm
got the
just
chicken
dealing with my
tamale. I love
daily
tamales
life and
because
stuff,
you know why?
and I just
They're
hate
good.
that I feel
Typically, always. It
abnormal,
came with its
you know,
little
like
outfit.
awkward,
I
or
love
that I
that slow
come off
gown. Beautiful gowns,
a
gorgeous
certain way
gowns. And
to
it's basically
people,
a
and I
tamale with
can't
a hunk of
stop,
chicken
like,
on
I
top. So
overthink
what's
it,
it filled with then? More chicken?
how I come off.
It also has some green salsa and
But
some
then I'm
cheese.
like,
So let's get a little
like
piece of
who,
chicken here.
like
It's
fuck
very
what
sharp.
what
Oh, okay.
everybody
I don't think it's
thinks
filled
of
with
me.
anything. It's
But then
just
I
the corn.
get
So it's corn
self-conscious,
filled with corn. Honestly, I
and
like that.
then I
Like
don't know
embrace
how
who
to
you are.
act,
You are the filling. Be the filling.
and then it messes messes with me, and then it's like there has to be a reason why it messes with me.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
there's just a lot of demons that I have to deal with that needs to be cleansed, and I definitely with fasting. I think I
I
need
will
to
say, I
incorporate
think I was
fasting
wrong. I was telling
more
corn to embrace itself, be the filling.
each
Don't do that, corn.
month.
Don't do that. Be insecure.
Like
You're
at least a
not good enough.
3-day
Sorry.
cleanse
It isn't
fasting
the flavor that's
where
the issue.
I don't
just
eat
think it's
food
so much
because
corn that the
when I eat
texture
food,
gets a bit too
that
dense
makes me
and a
feel
bit
like I'm
too one note and a bit too
harboring
Play-Doh-y. But flavor-wise,
bad
it tastes like a
energy,
classic,
like bad
really kind of
like
moist,
sins,
fresh tamale
demons,
mixture.
etc.
So I'm
Like
so
I'm
happy
just
with that. And the
making
chicken
them
does have a
happy that
simple
I'm
flavor. It just
just
kind of
eating
tastes like chicken bouillon with a slight
my
tomatoey
sins
chili powder
or
vibe to it, but
eating
it's very tender. And I
something.
kind of like that it's such a simple flavor because
It's
the
just
green
it's a
salsa is very
spiritual.
strong.
Also,
It's
it's a
extremely
spiritual
limey. It
warfare.
has
So
kind
I
of a
know there's
roasted
that
poblano
and the
flavor to it.
principalities of
Love a
things
poblano.
that's
So yeah,
being at
it's not
play,
perfect, but I like it. I'm gonna give
and
the chips and salsa. I think
they're
a 10 out
making
of 10.
me
And the
stuck and not be
tamale, a
ready
nice
as the bride
7.
of
By the way,
Christ.
speaking
And
of outfits,
I had
do you
to
guys like my
have
outfit? I
all
got
of
this shirt
these
at Target.
good,
Not
bad, and
sponsored,
ugly
but,
of
it
the
is
world
new. So
in
I'm
order
out
to
here
understand it,
shopping, buying
collect all the
designer.
lost
So
sheep,
Target is on the level
because
of
I'm one of
Dolce
them.
and Gabbana.
I'm
That's
the
why their names
example
sound
for
similar.
Jesus
You know,
to
Dolce
cleanse
de Target.
etc.
For my entree, I
But
got
it's like
birria
I can't even
taco,
tell what's
and
real
they
or
came
what's
with
not
some
real,
consomme,
and
some refried beans, and
but it's
some
just it
Mexican
makes me
rice. The whole
depressed.
plate
Like
looks really delicious.
it makes
So
me
I did
depressed
pick
when I
the
feel
birria.
like
When there's birria on a menu, it's also
I
coating
can't.
my taste buds.
That's why I
Now,
had
these
to
look
listen to
good.
my
I
music
will say that the tortillas
so I can
look
mind
a
my own
little
business.
dry. They don't look as soaked
But then
as
when
a
I
birria
don't hear my
tortilla should
music,
look. Also,
I
we have
get
the Chinese
self-conscious.
fam consomme.
I'm like
Also,
thinking,
bread
oh, I
to
must
onions
come off
outside of the
like a
taco. Like
disturbance
onions
to
aren't
people,
typically a garnish,
or
right?
that
I
I
don't
must
know.
come
Am I supposed
off
to eat this with a
like
fork? I don't think so, right? So why are they there?
because
But
you know, since
still,
my
amazing
fat is
service,
very
and it looks great.
protruding.
So
My
let's first
fatness is very
try the
protruding.
Mexican rice.
So I feel like
Mexican
the
rice.
way
Oh
I
my God.
walk, the way everything comes off. I need to lose weight. I feel like I would be more happier and more
That's great.
cleansed
That's
and
great. It
more
does have your
freer
classic Mexican
if I was
rice.
skinnier. Not saying that basically I feel like that would get rid of something of me being of my demons or something with my
This one
fatness.
has
So
extra girl. So it does
yeah,
have a bit more of a taco seasoning flavor to it,
but
which I think
yeah,
if it was
so
toned down a little bit, it would be
definitely
absolutely
gotta work on
perfect.
that.
Otherwise, it is perfect.
And I hate my
enjoying it.
big
I'm giving
arms,
it a nice 7 out of
as
10
you can
now.
see.
Refried beans.
Oh, so now I'm talking about my fatness as well. But yeah, I hate my big arms. I have balls. I have my family side Tupola big arms. But I also have a farmer's tan where it's light right here, light
I really love
where it's
fresh
like where
refried
it
beans.
doesn't
Like,
tan
truly,
and
I could
right
just
here where it
live on them.
tans.
They have the proteins,
I
they have the
don't like
minerals,
that
and they
'cause it
have
just
the
looks weird.
gases that my
That's why it
body
needs to be
needs,
like
you
a
know, to
even
release.
tan.
But this is lacking
So
a richness,
yeah.
perhaps a lard flavor. If you don't know,
Is that a
there's
bug?
typically lard in
That's
refried
not a
beans,
bug,
and
that's
that's why they're
food.
so delicious because of the lard.
Why did I thought
And
that
this
was a
one
bug?
just tastes a
I'm
little
also
watery
thinking
in a bad way this time.
there's also
there's a slight bitter sourness I'm not used to. It's
because
almost
when
reminding me
I
of
get
olive
into my
juice. I'm gonna have
episodes,
to give the refried beans a 3 out of
mental
10. I'm really not
voices,
impressed with those at
triggers,
all. Wow.
voices,
Whoa, the sass. Maybe
episodes,
I am really that
or getting
fabulous.
triggered.
Okay, so let's
It's
just
because
pick
when
this
I
up.
felt one time, the
Onions are
last time I
crumbling.
got
We have
triggered and
beef
I
and
went to
cheese
the
in
mental
there. Let's
hospital
dip it into the
facility,
consomme.
it was because I was
Okay,
talking
this
to
is
the
very thick
voices,
consomme.
entertaining the voices, the frequencies and stuff, and the thin layer that's where to talk to the voices, and they made me think that stuff was coming out of my mouth, and I got scared. And they obviously they feed off of
like
fear,
always, let's
so
get the negativity out of the
and
way.
I was
These are
scared I
very
was going to
dry.
die and
And
stuff,
very
and that's
chewy.
typical schizophrenia
Like
or
my
whatever.
jaw started to hurt
I
while
think
I was
I'm,
chewing them.
I
If
have
keep chewing, I think that my
affective,
jaw's gonna be
so I don't know
swollen
if that's the
tomorrow,
same
and I
thing.
already
I
have a
think
round
that
face,
is the
guys.
same
It can't
thing
get
similar
any
to
rounder, or someone's gonna think
schizophrenia,
I'm a
but I
volleyball and they're gonna slap me.
categorize
They're
it
gonna say
as
out and they're gonna say volleyball's
schizophrenia.
gonna talk.
I don't know what
It's just such a
schizoaffective is, but
dense
that's
blob of
similar to
meat, and it's so dried out that my
schizophrenia.
molars are like,
I don't know.
I don't think I could do this.
But yeah.
I thought I could, but I
But
can't.
I just
I
wanted to
quit.
talk about
I
something
quit.
like, does anybody else can relate to
That's
feeling
empty.
like they
But I have to say, I
come
love
off
the
weird
flavors.
or
I really do.
awkward
The meat
towards
has
people,
that
especially at
classic
work
birria
or
kind of pot roast
at
flavor to
home
it, and then the
or
birria
out and
sauce
about,
kind of tastes like
just
birria
dealing
sauce
with people in
mixed
general.
with kind of a salsa. It's a bit more
Because
limey and tangy than your typical
I don't know
birria
how to
sauce, but it
feel
still
with
tastes really good.
coming
I
off that
just
way.
think
That's why I
that
think
if
that's
the
why I'm a
tortilla
loner.
had more
I
birria
think that's
sauce
why I'm a
on it,
loner
it would
because I don't have any
elevate it.
friends
If
and
the
stuff
meat
because I
has
just come
more
off
birria sauce
awkward
in it, it would make
and
it less
weird
dry.
and
And if the
stuff.
birria
And
sauce was a little thinner, I think it
I
could
just
coat
had my
everything a
family,
bit
but
better. And
even
so
then,
overall,
I
it's
still
definitely not
come
bad
off
whatsoever.
awkward
I
and
just think the
weird
texture is awful,
towards
and I'm
them
gonna have to
too
take off
and
a lot of
everybody.
points for that. So I'm gonna give the birria tacos
So yeah, so I
a
think
5
that's
out
why
of
I'm a
10.
loner.
Sorry.
I
For
just
dessert, I got the tres
that's why I just
leche
go on
with
social media,
some cream on top
and
and
that's
some
why there's a
fresh
place
mint.
for everybody in social
Gorgeous
media.
and
You know,
very
it's a big,
I
it's a
love it when a
broad,
dessert is small because
broad
then I can eat the
world
whole
out
thing
there
and
with the
still feel
and
light as
also
a
on the
feather. I can
internet
still float around
that
like a little piece of dust in
everybody
someone's
can
attic,
find
you know?
something
Okay, so this
for
seems to
themselves
have
on
cake,
here.
some sort of a
So
creme,
yeah,
and a
but I
different
just wanted to talk
and
about
some
that.
berries.
If anybody can relate to what I'm going through, where I just feel like, also like one of my team lead, And also like I always hear things where I always
Oh,
can
there's
sense
caramel in the middle.
that
Okay.
they must
Let's
think.
talk about
That's
that.
why you know like
I
at
like
my
this
work,
cream stuff, but guys, I'm very
I don't
upset
get
right now.
appreciated
That is
at my work.
delicious.
Like
It's human, and this should be a
I'll be
slide. It should be a slide.
man,
Let me
I
mess it up
I
to make
hate
it look
like
like
I
I
can
ate a
see
lot
like
of it.
some of my other coworkers getting appreciated where they write a note
Okay.
on
So
the board
full.
or
So this
it's
time we're
at
starting
Target
with the positives.
where I work
Okay.
at.
We
And
are
I'm like,
saving the
not
negatives for
once,
last
only
because
one
they deserve
person,
it. This
which
cake
was
is
my
sitting in sort of a
flamboyant
nice creme
coworker.
fraiche, like
He was the
horchata
only one that
flavor.
ever
One
wrote a
moment, there's
nice
a bit of
note
cinnamon
for me on the
flavor.
where
It
it
tastes a
says,
bit warm, you know,
shout out your
not temperature-wise,
coworker
but
or
you
team
get
member
me. And it's nice
on